Our top story at 5, an Oklahoma's own In Focus look at the reality of domestic violence in Oklahoma and what's being done to help victims and save lives. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Day.
And I'm Lori Fulbright. A dozen law enforcement agencies in Green Country recently got together to make a public service announcement about the dangers of strangulation. The
Broken Arrow Police Department came up with the idea for the PSA. Officers say many domestic violence victims don't realize the serious long-term injuries strangulation can cause. Chief Brandon Berryhill says domestic violence calls are the #1 call they get. He says his department recently changed the way they ask victims questions because if victims are found unconscious, they might not know they were even strangled.
When you think about putting your hands around someone's neck and squeezing the life out of them, that's a very purposeful, angry act.
People who strangle a partner are much more likely to kill their partner.
Oklahoma ranks second in the nation for women being killed by men and second for the number of domestic violence incidents. DVIS says if your partner strangles you, the odds of them killing you increases by 750%. Experts say domestic violence victims often feel like they're alone, but the CDC says about 1 in every 5 women has reported severe physical violence at the hands of their partner. We talked to a woman who was strangled 10 years ago, and what she endured still haunts her every day.
She is talking about her story publicly for the first time with News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter.
Gisela Salgado says it started out as a normal night, then turned to horror when the man she was in a relationship with had Gisela running for her life before being strangled inside a gas station.
I thought I was gonna die that day.
Gisela Salgado has come a long way, and her life looks different now. But she says the night she was strangled by someone she loved changed her forever.
Yeah, the hate that he had on his face, it was different. Like, it was not him at the moment.
Gisela says she was at a birthday party and was supposed to be picked up by the man she was in a relationship with, but he didn't show, so she got another ride. She says the man called her, angry, and demanded to come get her.
Jumped in the car, he locked the doors, and he started driving about 60, 70 miles per hour through the neighborhoods.
Gisela says they eventually slowed down near a gas station. She felt like it was her only chance to get away, so she grabbed the keys and ran inside, but he followed her.
I mean, I tried holding, tried to take the keys away from me, so I threw the keys over the counter at the gas station, and I tried to get away, but I couldn't.
Gisela says she bit him, trying to get him to stop, but he only did once the cashier called police. She says the man was never arrested, and the next day acted like nothing happened.
You're afraid of leaving. It's just reality. You don't know how the other person is going to react at the end.
Gisela says at the time she didn't know about the resources available for domestic violence victims. She was scared to tell police and felt alone. Years later, she learned about the resources DVIS offers and was able to break free from the relationship.
For people, it's easy to judge more than help. You know, everybody judges you because you're still there, but nobody really offers you a hand to be like, what is it that you need for you to live, you know?
Now,
This is Gisela from DVIS.
Gisela works for DVIS, helping other women who are trapped by domestic violence.
Every day that I talk to people, it's like, you don't understand? I was like, yes, I do understand. I was on the other side at one point, so you're brave. I always try to tell them that they're brave. You're brave, you did the first step, you're here.
Yes, I'm helping you.
Helping other women is also helping Gisela heal day by day.
I have grown so much as a person.
In Tulsa, Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma's own News on 6.
If you are experiencing domestic violence or want to help someone who is, help and resources are available day and night.
So what we're hoping is that people will understand that there's resources and there's help available, and they'll make those police reports, they'll come into DVIS, and they'll definitely get medical care because there are medical consequences to being strangled.
The National Domestic Violence Hotline is open 24 hours a day. The number's 800-877-SAFE, or you can text START to 88788.
That public service announcement that we shot, well, it was released today. 12 police chiefs, some sheriffs, as well as the Light Horse Police were all a part of it.
It may not be happening in your home,
but it is happening in your city and my city.
Down the street,
Likely to someone you love.
strangulation, a topic often avoided until now.
Reagan Ledbetter and I were very proud to represent the News on 6 in this PSA. You can watch the PSA right now at newson6.com, on our social media pages, and on my Facebook page.